These are the outdoor amenities, and there are several supporting facilities at the outdoor area, such as parking area and shelter that can be accessed by students, staffs, and also guests. On the right side of this building, you could find disabled ramps that's specially built for disabled people. Before you could enter to the lobby area, in front of the front door and also front office, you will find a security post, and they will check you up to prevent any unwanted things that could be damaged. In this lobby area, you could find front office or front desk, waiting area, vertical transportation which is lift and emergency exit, faculty one-stop service units, a place where you could find any services from academic to non-academic related, faculty's support staff office, and moving forward to the right side of this lobby, there is Architecture Study Programs Information Service Center that is dealing with a specific user related to architecture program. Near to the Architecture Study Program Information Center, there is a toilet. Right at the entrance of women's toilet, you could find the special toilet that was built for disabled people. Last but not least, on this ground floor, there is another vertical transportation, which is stairway that is connected to the first floor in the building.
Welcome! Now we are on the first floor of this central office. In this floor, there is located 4 department office, such as Civil Engineering Department, Electrical Engineering Department, Mechanical Engineering Department, and of course, Architecture Department.
In this room, you will meet the structural officer of Architecture Department, such as Head of Architecture Department, Mr. Octaviano Srogi, Secretary of Architecture Department, Mrs. Ingrid Muniaga, Coordinator of Architecture Study Program, Mr. Fritz Siregar, and Coordinator of Planology Study Program, Mrs. Vela Waro. In this room, there are facilities for receiving guests, both of lecturers or students, also facilities for the head of Architecture Department itself.
If you're looking for a quiet place to study, you might have to take a look into this one. On the right side, after entering from the door, you will find the head of a library's room. In front of that, you'll see the study room that was designed with a cubicle partition for making and giving the private ambience to study and learn. Besides that, students can also find thousands of PDF books that are free access from hard drive. It also have another room at the back of the study area that is called as discuss room. And by the name of it, we knew that this room reserved the aims to gather students who wants to discuss or sharing ideas. On this floor, you could also find the Quality Assurance Office, where development, monitoring, and reporting of quality across the faculty has been running and obtained.
This faculty building, students usually name it as Dekanat Building. Why? We'll find the answer here. It is because the Dean's office is located in this building, specifically on this floor. Before we are going to take a look at the Dean's office, here we can see the first vice of Dean office, second vice of Dean office, and third vice of Dean office. Dean office equipped with an administration area, Dean room, and meeting room.
In this building, you could also find the multi-purpose auditorium that is housed on the 4th floor, and usually utilized for any agendas such as conferences, seminars, talk show, academic events, meeting, extracurricular or non-academic events, and so forth and so on.
Hi guys! So right now we're on the Integrated Laboratory of Engineering Faculty. As an integrated laboratory buildings, it provides for several laboratory units that associated and utilized by 4 departments in this faculty.
And at the entrance, we can see there's a mini plaza for students to have some meetings or outdoor learning activities. In front of the plaza, we can find there's a lot of outdoor tools or outdoor machines from other departments. In this ground floor, there are some units of laboratory from other departments. For architecture department itself, we have 7 units of laboratory, including the laboratories of urban planning study program. As we know that we live in this growing era, so we must adapt with the era. In this laboratory provides by the facilities such a high specification of computer to learn about designing or modeling through the architectural applications like SketchUp, AutoCAD, ArchiCAD, etc. Next, we can find history, theory, and criticism of architecture laboratory. This area is proposing for historical architecture learning activities. For the Urban Study Program Laboratory, we have 3 rooms of laboratories, which are Spatial Planning and Geospatial Information Laboratory, Housing and Settlement Laboratory, and the last one, which is Urban Planning and Design Laboratory. And here we are in the last unit from the Architecture Study Program, which is Landscape of Architecture Laboratory. There are some 3D miniature by learning activities of landscaping. This space also is wide enough for support landscape learning activity. The facilities on this laboratory are very supportive in these learning activities. For example, there is storage cabinets of tools for making a 3D miniature, full set of tools for 3D miniature making, and also equipped with book of landscaping.
Here we are at the Architecture Undergraduate Study Program Final Project Studio Building. Let's see what's inside. This studio is the facility that is exclusive or can be used only by senior year students to work on their final project. We have a discussion area for students to get assistance from the lecturers, and then we have the studio coordinator room. Then we have cubicle units for students that contains a computer that has architectural design applications installed. It also have a chair and drawers. These cubicle units are arranged to ensure the privacy of each student while working on their project.
Hello everyone, my name is Quincy and today I'm with my partner Ato as the camera. So right now we're in the ground floor of the Civil Engineering Department building. This is basically a newly constructed building and it's going to be fully utilized on this semester. Although this building is mainly used for civil engineering department activities, some of the rooms are dedicated to shared facilities, including this ground floor area, which proposes to accommodate the extracurricular activities of student organization and faculty level. In this area, there are 15 rooms of student organization office and faculty of engineering. This place proposes not just the official meeting point for each organization, but also as the place where a student can express their interests and talents, supported by some amenities provided in every room. For now, this space still looks empty since the relocating process of student offices from the other older building, the later year or ex-central office building, is still in progress.
Okay, hello, welcome to 7. We're going to the center 1X of this building.
So before 2019, this building was used as an ex-central office of engineering, and right now basically used as a shared classroom or study room for all engineering students, and in particular for conventional library or e-library in the new central office building. So right now we are on the entrance way that connecting directly to the first floor of this building that you already can see here.
Next, we're going to the library room. When you first enter the library, you will find administration desk to write down all the activities from the visitor and data from the book that were borrowed by students. This library is a space for more than 700 textbook collection and a place for students to do some research. This place is equipped with an administration desk, bookshelf, air conditioner, and reading corner.
Right now, we are located at the Architecture Department building, which is a place for student learning activities. First thing, you will see the entrance of the building and the supporting facilities at the outer area, such as parking area.
Right now, we are on the ground floor of Architecture Department building, and this is the mini exhibition hall. Now, we are still on the ground floor of Architecture Department building, and this is the lecturer's room.
We are now on the second floor of the Architecture Department buildings. Right now, I'm going to present you some facilities in this floor.
The classroom basically is used for lecturing session. On this floor, there are 4 classrooms in total, plus 5 rooms on the ground floor. On this floor, there's also a segment of lecturer's office as on the ground floor.
Seminar room purposing for examination students in their thesis, or it used for study room students. Facilities in this room such as a table, chair, board, TV, and of course it for support the activities in this room.
In this Department of Architecture building, there is Architecture Student Association office. It is located in this building, so it can be easily accessed by the student when they need to tell their inspiration, reading architectural books, or also want to know about any update or information from the campus.
Here is design studios for students at first until third year. This room is learning practice activities for designing and modeling an object. The studios supported with facilities like a table, chair, board, and air conditioner. There are a lot of facilities provided in this faculty, specifically in our department, Architecture Department, to support the lecturers and of course the students to become the graduates who are highly competitive and ready to compete in the international professional world.
You always make me feel like home, yeah. You never leave my thoughts alone, yeah. You're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking